Today we're going to talk about the 3 ways to read a book. There are 3 ways, so 1 way is to read the pictures, 1 way is to read the words, and 1 way is to retell the story. So let's first look at reading the pictures. So I have a book here called Petra by Mariano Coppo. And I'm reading with permission of Tundra Books. And let's start by just reading the pictures. So I'm not going to pay attention to the words right now as I'm reading the pictures. Just going to use the pictures to understand what's going on. So I see a rock here. Looks like a big rock. And this rock looks like right now she's in some bad weather. Looks like this rock was here a long time ago when the dinosaurs were alive. And it looks like maybe there was a town on her and she's still in the same spot. Oh, and it looks like this rock is feeling very magnificent. She's got a crown and a cape. But look, this rock is not as big as I thought she was. Here's a stick, and she's the same size or maybe even smaller than the stick. And look at that dog. So now we can tell that rock is a little smaller than I thought she was. And if you look closely, grade 2s, at the picture, the dog has the rock now. So the dog has taken the rock. So this boy sees the dog, and the dog has dropped the rock. And they've thrown the rock into a bird's nest. Here came a bird. And she's looking, and the rock looks just like an egg in the bird's nest. But the egg got thrown out. And now she's in some sort of water, maybe a pond. She got thrown into a pond. And she's become a bit of an island here. Oh, and someone's back. This person has collected the rock and put her in their pocket. Oh, look, and it's a girl, and she is painting the rock. And the rock has been painted into an elephant. So there is the rock. Now she's in a new place, and she's become something entirely different. And that's the end. Now, that was reading the pictures. So I was just using the pictures to read that story. Now let's use the words to read the same story. Petra. Nothing can move me. Not the wind. Not time. I don't go anywhere. Everyone comes to me. I am strong. I'm a fearsome, fearless, mighty, magnificent mountain. And this page only has pictures, so I can't read the words on this page, so I can read the pictures again. I see there's a stick being thrown, and she looks a little smaller. Here's a dog. The dog has collected the rock. And now there are words, so I can read these words. Is that a pebble? Woof! Me? A pebble? No way. I'm an egg, a smooth and shiny egg. I'm not any ordinary egg. I'm an egg of the world, in a world of possibility. Will I breathe fire? Will I wear a tuxedo? Whatever I become, I'm bound to be amazing. There's no room for rocks in my nest. Oh no. Not again. This is becoming a pattern. Well, they say no egg is an island. But what an amazing island I am! What paradise! What palm trees! What peace! What sunshine! What a cool rock! So I don't think Petra's saying what a cool rock. I think it's this person saying what a cool rock. And I think the pattern's starting all over again. So Petra's in the pocket, and she's looking a little grumpy. So again, on this page, I have to read the pictures. There are no words, so I can see the girl is painting the rock. Not bad at all. So Petra's sort of happy about it. What will I be tomorrow? Who knows? Well, no need to worry. I'm a rock, and this is how I roll. So grade 2s, when I read the words in that story, I got a bit different information. I found out more about Petra was thinking. She was very proud of herself. She was able to change how she thought about herself as the story went on. So it's a little bit different when you read the words. And there is even another way, a third way to read a book. The third way to read a book is to retell the story. So now I've read the story, I can retell it because I know what happens from before. I've either heard it or I've read it. So I'm going to use what I learned to recall what happened on the pages. So Petra's very proud of herself. She likes staying in her spot. Even if the weather's crazy or even if time goes on, even it looks like millions of years, Petra's still strong and steadfast in her spot. Even houses have been on top of her. She feels magnificent. But then something happens. Something's coming. Something is fetching the stick. It is a dog. So can you figure out, I used my memory of the story. I remembered a dog came. So I was able to figure out that, oh, that stick is tossed because the dog is coming. And he was going to fetch that stick. The dog took Petra to his owner, and Petra gets thrown away by the boy into a bird's nest. So Petra's wondering, what could I be? Maybe a dragon, maybe a penguin, maybe a platypus, but it turns out the bird throws Petra out of her nest. And there's Petra, thrown into a pond this time. So now Petra feels like, I can be an island. This can be great. I can make this work too. And then someone comes along and takes Petra out of the water. I wonder what's going to happen. The girl is painting Petra into something different. And now Petra is an elephant. And at the end of the story, I'm not reading the words or the pictures per se. I'm using my memory of what happened on these pages to tell me Petra feels like I can become all sorts of things. It's sort of exciting day to day, becoming something new, learning something new. So grade 2s, as you're reading your books this week, you can read your story in 3 different ways. You can read each book in 3 different ways. You can read the pictures, you can read the words, and you can retell the book. You might even do a combination of those. So in this book, there were pages with words, there were pages with pictures. There might be some parts where you retell because you know it so well. So you can even use those at the same time as you're reading a book. So I hope you find ways to read the book in all those 3 ways this week, and I hope you have fun reading.